Just a couple of things on why we're doing the full placements that we're doing and stuff like that, okay? So they're minor details, but they make a lot work for us, okay? So a lot of people like naturally we do the finish as if we're like in single leg X guard, right? So I have my foot on the outside of the hip and here, okay? The only reason why I don't like finishing from here is because Paul's #1 defense is to turn his knee away from where I want to go and then start to stand up right here. So what I want to do is stay over on this side, where I'm over the top of his leg and his knee is turned out. You can see his toes are pointing towards where my head is, okay? But what he does is he turns his knee outwards. And so now, trying to finish, like his foot isn't quite where I need it to be, okay? Another thing as well is, another defense Paul can do is what he does, he pushes the foot off the hip and sits over it. But, look what that does there. You go back one more time. As he puts the foot over and sets over, it puts us right where we were finishing, okay? So now, this is why I prefer this position, because it does a number of things. Number one is my foot on the inside of his thigh here, okay? What that's doing is pushing his knee, so it's forcing it to be pushed out here, so here. So Paul tries to turn his foot in, right? He can do it, right? But the idea is that I'm making it harder for him. And then on top of now my other foot coming over the top and clamping down, I'm just securing the position even more, making it much harder for him to turn back that way. Added on with why I drop my elbow to the ground. So now here, Paul tries to turn here. It's very much harder to whereas if I was here. Even if I close my elbow, Paul turns his knee. See, he was able to literally just pull me off it. Foot in, knees tight. Now he tries. It's much harder. See? So that's why just a simple foot placement makes it much easier for us to be able to get the finish. And then also, if I'm here, I want to try to go belly down. It's just, again, my own leg is getting in my way. Whereas my 2 feet are on the inside here, and I adjust. Now it's much easier for me to roll up. Right? Even like Paul, you just step away there. And let's say you're trying to roll up onto your knees super close, all right? You can do it, but it's a bit awkward and hard, right? But if I just stretch my legs, it's so much easier to come down onto the knees, okay? Just a few concepts on why we do the leg positioning and then being able to finish, okay? Nice guys, on 2, 1, 2. Beautiful. There guys.